Steven says, thank you for all you do. Your podcast helped me keep me alive the past 5 years working deep sea in the offshore industry.
Whoa.
That sounds alpha as shit. I recently retired. I'm moving to LA this Friday to pursue stand-up comedy. Oh my God. Would love to snag the next internship. Wait, how much life have you lived, brother? This man was deep sea offshore for 5 years. Now he's coming to do comedy. Better write some jokes about the bottom of the sea. I'm curious.
From what I understand, the people that do that are paid extremely well.
Oh, because who else would do that shit?
It's super dangerous. It's like, doesn't it rank like the most dangerous job, or it's like in the top couple?
That is a police officer, Dan. What are you talking about?
I remember when we were researching
It's called compression diving.
Compression.
And what it is these guys go to the bottom of the fucking ocean and work on the oil pipes and the internet lines and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bottom.
And they have to slowly submerge to the bottom of the ocean and then sleep there for a few days as their body pressure equalizes to the bottom of the ocean. And this to me is the craziest part. On the bottom of the ocean, they put on a fucking suit and they just go out into the vast fucking empty darkness of the ocean. They go out. There's like a little hole. They're in a pod. And then there's like a little hole that's open all the time that they just go into the water. They just go into the water. Pitch black.
It's wild. I'm seeing derrick operators in oil, gas, and mining is the third most deadly job in the United States. That sounds more broad, though. I have to imagine the people that do that is probably statistically even higher because, yeah, it's crazy what they do.
I found a clip of someone who was a compression diver talking about how he went diving once and saw a giant eye looking back at him. Can you try to find that clip?
What?
Yeah.
That's scary.
Someone asked him,
Like
what
a
was the
giant
scariest
squid or
thing that
something?
ever happened to you? Compression diving?
Mm.
I actually, I was thinking that it's such a fun concept for a horror thriller movie about compression divers. I wrote a movie script with ChatGPT at home.
You know, there's a movie. What's that movie
When?
called? Like The Giant Shark? Not
Jaws?
There's no, there's a newer one with like a mega shark or whatever it's called.
Oh, you're talking about
It's
the Room guy?
Deep, maybe?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not good based on that.
It's
Like,
called
it's
The
pretty bad.
Meg. It's
The
just
Meg,
called The
yes.
Meg.
Meg, that's what it
Like
was.
they
A
go
banger,
like
bro.
Mariana's Trench?
Mariana's?
Mariana? How do you pronounce it?
No, you said it right. I just thought it was funny because you put the apostrophe.
The trench. They go that deep?
No, they don't go to the trench. The saturation divers?
Yeah.
No, they don't go in the Mariana Trench. Why would they do that?
Well, how deep down do they go?
Well, it's like the general length of the Atlantic Ocean, for example.
Got it.
Whatever the average length, depth of the Atlantic Ocean average depth. Because the Mariana Trench is like a very specific place that just goes all the way down.
Right, and that James Cameron took that fucking machine and went to the bottom of there,
Yeah, but they don't have like Wi-Fi. They don't have.
Right.
They don't have fiber optics going to the bottom that I know of. So they're going down like 10,000 feet.
Wow.
Yeah. So here's the plot of my movie. Tell me what you think. So this is as far as I've gotten. Tell me if you think this is potential. So you got these two saturation divers. One of them's experienced. One of them's a rookie. Two of them. They go down in twos, sometimes threes. I'm tearing this down to the bare minimum here just for you guys, taking all the background stuff out. They go down. They're down at the bottom. They're taking their they're doing the saturation, equalizing their body pressure. And so the rookie guy goes out the first night or the third night or whatever, does his shift. And I got to tell you, they're out in the middle of the ocean with like a little blowtorch or like a welder, an underwater welding tool. So you can see flashes of like sparks of light and electricity in an otherwise completely dead, dark zone. So he does a shift. The experienced guy hears something clank, something went wrong. He hears yelling on the radio. So he goes down there. He saves. Because of inexperience, this guy got into some trouble. Either the welder messed up or he got a leak on his oxygen or something. But he brings him back and everything's fine. Then he does his shift. Everything goes good. He's the veteran. But then the next day, the rookie goes out again to do his shift. But this time, each shift is 2 hours. He doesn't come back from his shift. The veteran goes out there to look for him. He's not. He's gone. He's just gone. Bottom of the ocean, darkness. There's no trace of him. He's gone.
Boys, did I miss the send? Everyone's gone now?
That's all I have. I have a few other ideas. I'm just not sure. You know, it could be like an underwater alien civilization.
That's just the abyss.
Right, okay, so we're not going to go that route. But I was thinking more like Blair Witch Project type of just like the visuals and the horror of just not seeing stuff, you know, that kind of angle.
Mm-hmm.
Just the unknown. That's a scary premise though, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's scary underwater. I'm not totally sold yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
I see it in my head a little bit.
It needs work.
Yeah.
I hate going in the ocean.
The characters feel a little flat to me. I mean, veteran and rookie. I mean, what are their names? Who are they about?
I
Do they have
know,
any
I did- I'm
connections
not-
to the
I-
surface? Do they have a wife, a girlfriend?
Yes, but I'm just trying to tell you the premise.
Do they find the Titanic?
No.
Oh.
It's not about
You need some Tolkien in there. There's some,
yeah,
there's
there
some
were
Avatar lore
distinct lack of tooncoons in this.
Okay, so
story.
then there's blue creatures.
Disagree with that. I
Yeah.
think that there's a good amount of tooncoon happening, and
There's
that
too
is
much
zero.
tooncoon already.
That is zero.
What is
Zero.
Coon Coon?
That's the talking whale.
That's the big whales.
I haven't
Haven't you seen Avatar 2 yet?
No.
The Way of Water.
Ethan!
Okay,
Come
so
on!
then at the bottom there's like these blue creatures that just want to wrap their little tendrils around them, and that's their way of having sex.
Is there a sex scene in this movie?
There would be, yes. Of
They
course.
find love.
There'll just be a
There would
jerk
be
off.
sex scene?
There'll be a jerk off scene. He's alone and he just jerks off.
He's jerks off underwater.
He's just sad and he's stressed out. No, in his habitat.
It's a flashback moment. He remembers his
Right.
life on land.
It's like, I miss my friend. I'm gonna go beat off. Like,
Yep.
What if the divers fell in love with each other?
Little Brokeback Mountain type of thing where they or only be them true selves in the pod. That's kind of a fire angle.
Interesting.
They're
Brokeback
lovers.
Bottom
Trench.
of the ocean.
Brokeback Trench. So they're only lovers, but then maybe something goes wrong. Maybe he cheats. He fucks one of the blue aliens.
One of the fish.
Infidelity. He fucks a fish.
Doom
This is
doom.
where they live. This is where they live.
Damn.
And then on this side, there's just a hole that goes into the ocean.
It is a good setting. Unironically, that is a good setting for a horror movie, though.
Thank you.
It's a-
That's
it's a
all
good
I'm
thought.
saying.
Yeah.
Now you do the hard part. Now I'm gonna hire a writer. Now you do the rest.
Flesh it out, create
And put my
compelling
name on it.
characters, good dialogue.
So here's this guy talking about it. This is the clip that made me like think about this movie premise, which whatever. But listen.
I went down, and I opened my eyes in my
Hold on, let me just go back a bit to the question Joe asked.
Meg, whatever, The Abyss, all those scary movies, right? And you think about all this things that could be down there. You can't help but going through your head, so it's kind of freaky. And then you finish, and you put your mask back on, and I took a big breath, and I went down, and I opened my eyes in my mask in the darkness with my flashlight, and I saw, like right in front of me, this huge eyeball, like about the size.
Hold
I
on.
don't know, of
Hold
like
on.
of a saucer.
What was that, Joe? What was that?
He's providing visual aid.
Okay, whatever. Y'all saw the funny face.
You know, like this big, staring, unblinking right at me. And I freaked out. I just tore off for the pool, for the moon pool and the habitat. I jumped in there. I surfaced. I'm screaming. And my crew come running thinking I've been bit by a shark or something. And I'm like, giant fish. And
What was it?
It was a Goliath grouper.
Oh, I've seen those things before. They're enormous.
Size of a cow.
I think
It's
I would
like
die.
Hundreds and hundreds.
I think I would die of fear in that moment. A Goliath, any fish that starts with Goliath is not good. Goliath grouper.
They're really creepy.
Oh fuck, hell
Any
nah.
fish bigger than us is too much.
Look how big these things are. So he goes down and he just sees a big ass eye right in front of him. That's it. You know,
Rod and cow pork.
you could write that right into the horror film. There's a scene. Boom. Done. Next movie. Any screenwriters want to write that for me and put my name on it? Email me. Underwater thrill horror movie that takes place in the deep sea inside one of those cramped tube living. That was my idea, Shelby. Oh, Underwater is a thriller. Oh, it already exists?
I've seen it.
Oh, no shit. You've seen it? Is it good?
Or maybe it's not that one, but
It has
Frick, I don't know
TJ
what-
Miller? You know that movie sucks then.
We could do better.
They fucking made a underwater movie with TJ Miller?
Why does it lie?
Hell nah. Underwater falls a group of workers on a drilling facility at the bottom of the ocean who encounter hostile creatures from an earthquake. Oh, God.
Oh, I have seen that one. That's a banger.
Fuck.
It's a banger.
These guys stole my idea, except I'll make it without TJ Miller. It'd be way better.
You know
I'm gonna
the
get Jonah Hill.
the voices underwater when they're in those tubes, they change and they're super squeaky. It's pretty funny. It's on the video.
That's what they sound like?
Yeah,
These
all the
motherfuckers
time.
live and sound like that?
Yeah.
That's not very scary at all.
That's embarrassing.
Cringe.
Cringe. Canceled.
I was gonna say these guys are alpha, but
It's kind of beta.
wait, hold the fucking phone. They all sound like this the whole time?
I don't. Why would they sound like that? I don't quite get it.
If
Because
they're
I think they mix the air with some kind of another gas
Helium?
to make it not like something.
I don't believe this.
Because regular air is toxic at high pressures, deep sea divers live on a mix of helium and oxygen.
No.
Meaning they live and speak with squeaky helium voices for around a month while working.
What? I think I would go crazy hearing everything like that. Yeah, so whatever these guys were saying, they make a lot of money. It's not enough. Think they make like 180,000 a year or something?
Fascinating.
Holy shit.
Oh, here's a little preview of what your deep sea creature could look like.
I come out of the pool.
With one
And what
big
do I
eyeball.
see? The eye of a man who's on DMT, who's just come out of a deprivation tank for 5 days.
30 men go in the water.
I can't believe this. This is not funny or scary. I mean, this is not scary. And you know I'd have to do my movie super realistic, so they'd have to sound like this.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would actually kind of rock to do a horror movie that's played totally straight, but to keep it realistic, all of the actors are just fed helium or
Oh
breathe
my
helium the
God,
entire time.
That's amazing. Yeah, they make 150 to 180, but I guess they only work for like a couple months per year. So still, fuck that.
Yeah.
And you gotta sound like a chipmunk. Well, there that is. You know, compelling stuff, interesting stuff, cool stuff, slick stuff.
Slick stuff.